as an organizational leader, you have to center your mission and your vision in what you are doing. We talk about in the nonprofit space all the time, mission creep. And if your plans are not aligned with that mission, that is how that creep starts to come in, right? If you're not revisiting that mission, if you don't have a plan of how your mission is going to be executed, your change is not going to work. It's not going to be smooth, it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be effective. I think that, again, Team Green did a really good job of Allison checked in as the leader of their change for Team Green. She checked in with her father a number of times to say, I don't think we're aligned. What is the goal here? And you know, to make sure that they were aligned and still working toward the same goal was really important. I thought that that was a really good idea. Again, I'm Team Black, not Team Green, but I do think that they did a really good job of ensuring that they still had the same goals, the same objectives, and that she was aligned and still on the team in the way that she felt like she needed to be. So, not a fan of Allison, but she did that well. For Team Black, here's the thing about them. If we talk about mission alignment, outside of survival, at this point, I'm not 100% sure what they as a unit are working toward. I don't think that Rhaenyra and Damon have necessarily the same goals. I think that she has somebody on her team that is incredibly unmanageable, and it will, you know, we could do a whole conversation about effective leadership teams and centering on Damon and all of the don't do this kind of things. But it will be interesting to see how Team Black shapes up. But I do think that one of the key takeaways for me with watching Team Black and as it relates to organizational change is how caught off guard they kind of were by what happened. I think that, yes, her succession should have been a done deal, but with everything that she knew that they knew about Team Green, it seemed odd to me that this was such a reactionary piece for them, when I think that they could have had a plan in place and should have had a plan in place for what that succession looked like. Maybe spent more time in King's Landing with your people, building relationships, another key element of that organizational change, of having some of those unknowns shored up because you knew what they were, and this could have been probably a lot easier for you and your team so that you could take the throne in a way that I think Team Green was working on. So if I'm doing a little winners and losers so far with regard to organizational change, I would say that Team Green is up, Team Black is down, but again, I'm still rooting for Team Black, and we'll see how it goes. But those are some key tips about organizational change.